Hey everybody, welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. Today's Pick a Card Love reading is going to focus on messages for singles about what's coming next in love. And today I'm using three mythical creatures from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Group number one, you have the Phoenix. Group number two, you have the Unicorn. And group three, you have the Dragon. So with Pick a Cards, these are general readings, so take what works, leave the rest. Not all the messages in each reading will be meant for you, but lots will. I think you'll find if you trust your intuition and follow it, it will never steer you wrong. So you found your way here. Welcome if you haven't been here before. I'm so happy to share this time together. I hope you enjoy your reading. 1, 2, 3, the timestamps are below. And I do have one date open in May, towards the end of May. I believe it's the 28th. Check the description box below for the link to my calendar. You can go ahead and book a 3-card reading, a private reading if you'd like. So if you have a love question you want me to answer, this is your chance. Okay, 1, 2, 3, see you in a minute. Hey, number one, you are drawn to the message of the Phoenix. And Phoenix is always a story about kind of transformation and change, rising from the ashes. Phoenix can be associated with the sign Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but Scorpio is a zodiac sign that represents transformation and change. The Phoenix is connected to the first chakra or the root chakra. And it's really about freedom, freedom from suffering, freedom from past karma. It can also be a connection to reincarnation. And it's really a message about something needing to change, right? Change is the key word here for the Phoenix. So it'll be interesting to see how this comes together in your reading today. I'm going to start with pulling you a couple of more of the animal spirit. And then we're going to move on to your tarot to see what message you need about love today. What's coming next in love? Obviously, we're starting with change. And we have the bee. And the crocodile. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so these are kind of interesting because we're talking about change in your first card, and then the two cards that follow are definitely very, very different. With the bee message is really a message about someone who's a very hard worker. You know, think about a bee in a hive. It's about teamwork, team projects. It can be someone that's a creative person, somebody who's always got like a lot going on. Joy, you know, they're always full of joy. They're always moving. They've got a lot of energy. They can also get cranky because they have a lot of work to do, and they can sometimes sting. They're really good, you know, workers, and they're really, really good at helping, you know, their friends, their family, their coworkers. When this energy is in balance, this is when you're feeling really active and you're feeling content. But when you're overworked, this can mean that you become annoyed. Okay. So what this says is that I think you're going to be moving from a time of going from this sort of busyness of relationships or busyness of, you know, having a lot going on in your life and being kind of burnt out to rest, okay, to taking a rest, to taking maybe even a vacation. But there's some sort of transformation coming for you in love where you're moving from a space of kind of being scattered and being all over the place to being kind of restful, okay? Because the crocodile message is about resting, submerging, collecting, and cooling off. It's really, like I said, very, very different than the Phoenix message. And the crocodile is always a message to step back from the world and kind of turn inward. So it's like, it's time for you to wait. It's time for you to kind of withdraw a little bit and start to observe rather than take action. Okay. So when it comes to love, I feel like I feel like there's a need for you to kind of take some time to yourself, and take some time to do some inner work and do some healing on your own. I think that's what today's message is about, is going from sort of scattered energy to sort of taking a moment, taking a breath. And I feel like that's where actually the love energy is. So let's say, for example, you've been dating online, right? And you've been going on a lot of dates and you're burnt out. Okay. So, which has happened to many, many people. This is a message about taking a pause from that, taking a step back, focusing on you, focusing on um, kind of getting back to center, whether that's doing meditation, taking a yoga class, just taking a rest, taking a mini vacation, taking some sort of holiday, take a weekend off. Go see something different and just be. Go to the beach and just stare at the water. I feel like a break from work is actually what's needed, and a break from kind of like the busyness of dating or love, or just your burnout in general, is actually going to connect you with love in the future. Okay, so that's what I see. I see some of you taking a trip, taking a vacation from work, and that actually connects you with someone. Okay, so let's pull some tarot messages and get some specifics about this love energy. Okay, beautiful. Empress. Now look at this. 8 of Pentacles reversed, Empress. Okay, 8 of Pentacles is busy, hard work. This is about building something. This is about, developing some skills. This is about also, when it's reversed, being all over the place, maybe not sticking with something, right? So I think you're in the process of releasing that, like I said, that kind of just scattered energy, and you're working towards the Empress. The Empress is a still energy. It's represented as a tree. It's kind of like that crocodile. It grows from the ground from strong roots, and the phoenix is connected to the root chakra. So we're having another message about being grounded, about roots, about getting back down to what matters most, to your center, to who you really are. Okay. By doing that, you become empowered. You become the Empress. You grow things. You can't grow things if your roots aren't settled. So that's what I think this is about. It's about you taking this vacation, taking this break, maybe taking a break from dating, or just taking a pause if you're super busy and burnt out, because by settling and by just resting. I know that sounds weird, but that's what you really need to do when it comes to love. The Empress is connected to Libra and Taurus energy, so there could be a Libra or Taurus listening, or it could be somebody around you in your future. This is also a connection to children, to family, to having children, to nurturing, growing things. The Empress really knows her value. And if you need to take a step back, or you need to kind of burn away the past, that's another thing. With the Phoenix, it's freedom from suffering and past karma, right? There can also be a connection to reincarnation. So this could also be like a past life connection. But something has to change. Something has to give. And I feel like it's going from this bee energy to the crocodile energy. That's what has to shift. Okay? But yeah, it's always about releasing the past. So that's what I think you're doing. I think some of you may even be changing jobs. Okay? Something as simple as that could bring about this love energy. Look at the end result. The 9 of Cups. That's the happily ever after card. That's emotional satisfaction. That's where you're headed. And that's emotional energy and water energy, just like crocodile energy. So we're looking at getting our emotions in check. We're looking at really calming ourselves down and releasing yourself from some past difficult karma, freedom from suffering. You're leaving that behind, and you're moving towards a sense of calm, which ultimately is going to connect you with love, with that beautiful 9 of Cups. So we could be looking at Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy coming in for you, someone you really emotionally connect with, somebody who's very available emotionally. And I just see you going from, being burnt out, this fire, buzzy energy, to contented water energy, where you can grow things, where you can grow a life. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I'm going to get you a major arcana message from the Angel Tarot. Let's see if there's any messages for number 1 today. What do you need to know about love? The Wheel of Fortune, Lady Luck is shining on you. Everything you touch turns to gold. Yay. Okay, so this is Jupiter energy. This is about things shifting for you. So talk about releasing suffering and past karma burning away like the phoenix rising from the ashes. You have the Wheel of Fortune coming. You have Lady Luck is shining on you. So, I think just, give yourself that time, take a break, take a step back from whatever you are like on the hamster wheel about when it comes to love, okay? Because you do have a major shift coming here with the Wheel of Fortune. How beautiful. And that can be a Sagittarius as well. Okay, let's see what messages come through from the Aphrodite Love Oracle. This is my deck. All the links are in either the description box or my homepage about how you can get these cards. They ship everywhere in the world. Okay, let's see what Aphrodite wants to tell you about love today and about this beautiful energy up ahead. Dove, Aphrodite's bird, peace, tranquility, love, renewal. Yes, the phoenix, renewal. Time to let go and begin again. Wow. That is absolutely beautiful. So you're getting another confirmation that this sense of peace and calm, you're moving from the bee to the crocodile. I love it. Now, in terms of signs so far, zodiac signs that have come through, we have Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Taurus. And we had water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Okay, let's get you some charms today. What's coming next in love? Okay, you have quite a few. Look at this. You have the tree. This even looks exactly like this Empress card. Wow. That's what's coming. Beautiful. Ah, the ring. We could have a commitment coming, engagement, marriage. The moon, which is that emotional satisfaction, a connection to Cancer for some of you. The Leo charm, okay? There could be a Leo here. We have the beautiful heart, which is true love. We have believe, and believe again. Wow, you have 2 messages about keeping the faith. You definitely have change coming. You're letting go of some negative karma. You're clearing the decks. You're starting again like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Ooh, this is interesting. So it looks like a sun or a flower. This can sometimes be a Leo energy and look like the sun. But for me, this charm is about patience, okay, which is so interesting. I won't go into the whole story, but this charm for me represents patience. And you had the crocodile, which is wait, patience, it's going to happen. Ooh, the apple. Apple is interesting. It's connected to New York City. It's also connected to trees, apple trees, like the Empress growing things, fruit, the fruits of your labor coming. And we have the beautiful star. That can be a snowflake, meaning winter, could be a time of change for you. And it also can connect to that healing energy of the tarot card, the star. So that is your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I really feel like this was a really important message. I can't wait to hear your comments below. Let me know what you thought. If you want a private reading, I have a date open in May, which I believe is the 28th. Check the link below in the description box of this video. You can also check my home screen and go ahead and book your reading, and then you'll get your answer a week later, within a week from the day you pick from your appointment time on the 28th, okay? So check all that out. You can also join the Aphrodite Circle and get bonus readings every month. All that information is below. Sending you so much love. I'll talk to you soon. Hi, number 2. You were drawn to the mythical creature of the unicorn. And there's so much mystery around unicorns. Do they exist? Don't they exist? I just see My Little Pony for some reason when I'm looking at them. But the unicorn is really about reconnecting to your higher wisdom. Okay, if you look at the horn, it's coming out in that place of the third eye, which is really, spiritually, the meaning behind the third eye is as if the right eye and the left eye are about seeing the past and the present, and that horn or the third eye is connecting with the future. Okay, so the unicorn is really a message about connecting to that higher wisdom. It's about searching for answers too. There's something about the unicorn because of like the mystery around unicorns, and they're so fascinating. It's like we keep searching and searching and searching. There's something about searching for answers, or that some sort of quest has begun for you. Okay, so there's something about the third eye, something about the future, some sort of questions you have, and it'll be interesting to see how this comes together. I'm going to start with pulling you some more messages from the animal spirit, and then we're going to move on to the tarot. Okay. The other thing I think of with the unicorn is, when you meet someone and they're so different and they're so unusual and you say, wow, I found a unicorn. It could be that kind of situation. But let's see, you could also be a unicorn. I'm sure you are. If you're watching this channel, you are a wonderful, magical creature. I am sure of that. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have the hummingbird, beautiful, and how interesting. It has kind of a similar, like the hummingbird's beak looks like the unicorn's horn. Wow, that I love. Aw, the deer. That's one of my favorite cards. Very beautiful energy here for you. Okay, so let's start with the hummingbird. Okay, so what I see with the hummingbird is the energy of being really positive and enthusiastic. There's a connection here between these two cards, just as I said, with the beak and the horn. There's actually a connection, which is the hummingbird is in search of gathering nectar, right? It's looking for constant nourishment. And it's moving really, really quickly, and it's got all this like energy and positivity, and like hummingbirds just, they live on sugar, and their wings are going so fast, and so they're just moving around all the time, trying to get what they're in search of. And it's kind of like the unicorn message of being in search for something. Now, when it's working correctly, it's curious, right? And it loves to learn, and it's smart. So there's some energy about learning here when it comes to love in the future, taking a class, exploring spirituality. But if it's out of balance, it can be pushy and sharp, kind of like sharp. Think about that long beak. Now it's in complete contrast here to the future, which is the deer. And the deer is a beautiful, loving, intuitive, graceful, maternal energy, okay? It represents the feminine aspects of Earth. So we're looking at Earth energy of maybe Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It's very, very much present for mothers. It's present for the announcement of birth or becoming a parent. It's a very protective energy. It can also indicate a celebration is coming, but it also indicates a need for compassion and for grace and for that really, really sensitive, soft, nurturing energy. And so what I feel like is that what's coming next in love for you is connected to really tapping into the energy of the deer, tapping into that energy of nurturing and compassion, whether that's you or the person coming in. But I see that is what's ahead for the future. You know, it may be that you feel like you finally meet someone and you can settle and you're settled down and you just kind of relax and you can be open and vulnerable. That's what it feels like. Okay, but let's see. There can also be a connection to taking courses, taking classes, meeting at school, at university, meeting through study, group projects. But let's see what the tarot has to say. There could be some sort of announcement coming in the future, either for you, you know, if you wanted to have a child, or someone in your family, or some sort of birth announcement. That could be a party, something you're connecting at. We have the Page of Wands. Isn't that interesting? Look at this. You see that sharp? It looks just like them. Okay. That's fire energy. That's fast moving, but it's reversed. So it's kind of like slowing down a bit. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Okay, the World and the Hangman reverse. Big, big shift in perspective is what's ahead for you. A big shift. And the World card is all about leveling up. It's about reaching a new level in relationships. What I think is you could also be meeting somebody at the shift of a season. So in other words, when, you know, spring goes into summer, summer and fall, fall into winter, can be a time when you connect. Okay. This could be someone that is a fixed sign. So we did have Taurus here connected to the deer energy, but we also have Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. And we have Pisces energy over here with the Hangman reverse. So this is about you seeing things in a really different way. I feel like some sort of quest, some sort of either spiritual journey, or, you know, you really going in search of what it is that you really want in love, or really discovering yourself on a deeper level, takes you on some sort of quest that elevates your love experience, right? So it's like you're graduating into the big leagues. You're not just like flying around like a hummingbird, trying out all different people, you know, and dating and, you know, one person to the next. You've collected all the honey and you've said, all right, well, you know what? I really actually want to focus here. So I see a big shift coming for you in the future, and a big change in perspective, which is what the Hangman upright is. It's when you see the world in a different way. And I think someone's going to come into your life that's going to make you see the world a different way. If you're someone that hasn't really wanted to be in a settled relationship, or if you've never had a committed connection, that's what I see coming. That could be the unicorn, the person that really makes you see the world differently. That's what I see here. Okay, really beautiful. Okay, let me see what message we have from the Aphrodite Oracle. This is my deck. All the links are below or in the home screen if you want to purchase any of them. Let's see. Sandals, Aphrodite shoe, comfort, travel. There you go. The World card with travel. Summer, feet. Love will sweep you off your feet. Well, this is certainly off your feet. Wow. Yeah, the unicorn is coming. This person is really going to sweep you off your feet. It could be summertime, on a summer vacation. We have like sandals, comfort, you're at the beach, you're on vacation. Yeah, this is a big moment, a big shift for you. Okay, I'm going to pull you an angel message from the Major Arcana. If there's any advice or anything you need to know coming up about love. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Lady, this came up for group number 1 too. Wheel of Fortune, Lady Luck is shining on you. Everything you touch turns to gold. This is very, very positive. You're having a major shift. You have the world, which in this deck looks like a wheel. You have the Wheel of Fortune. There's movement. There's change coming. It could be happening this summer. Someone's going to really change your view. Either you're going to really feel comfortable nurturing and, maybe even considering having children, having a family, nurturing someone else's children, or this person is going to be very nurturing and you're going to be like really taken by this. Wow. Okay, I love it. I'm going to pull you some charms today. Let's see if we have any other messages for number 2. Okay, beautiful. Oh, here's travel. I mean, unless you live in Paris, we have Paris here, but that's also a symbol for the world for travel. Taking a trip, a vacation, summertime, romance, right? Paris, the Eiffel Tower. I mean, most people dream about going there with someone they're romantic with, okay? Here's the beautiful star. The star is the symbol of healing. It's also connected to the sign Aquarius. It's also about reaching for the stars and connecting with your true path, which is what I said, you're leveling up. That's what I see coming for you. The world also shows, look at all the stars in this illustration. So that's connecting to that idea of you reaching a new level. Okay, you also have the Hamsa. The Hamsa charm represents 5. So there could be the number 5 could be important. May could be important. It's also the hand of God. So it's very much a divine timing. It's that grace energy. You also have the cross. So you have 2 spiritual connections here and messages about spirituality, religion. This is also about sacrifice. For some of you, it will be a connection to Christianity. You also have the butterfly, change and transformation, right? Oh, the world. Look at this, in a heart, in separation. Somebody who lives far away or that you meet through travel, okay? On a vacation. You have the grapes, okay, which is, enjoying good things. This is also about like vineyard, summertime, wine, and the peace symbol. Right? So moving towards something that feels very comfortable. Wow, you're going to have a big shift. It could be coming this summer. This is a big time for you. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's good luck, right? So I think this is going to be a very good year. That's what I'm thinking. So please write all your comments below. Let me know what you thought of today's reading. If you would like a private reading, I'm now doing 3-card readings at least once a month. I have a date open on the 28th of May. You can schedule a reading for that day, and then you'll get your recorded video a week from that time, okay? So check all that out. I am sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you really soon. Take care. Oh, and don't forget, you can join the Aphrodite Circle if you want to get bonus readings from me every month. Just hit the join button and you can see the readings available. You get access to all those plus anything else I do in the month ahead. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Number 3, you were drawn to the dragon message today. And we are in the year of the dragon. This could be significant for you the next year coming up when it comes to love. The dragon energy, look at the intensity of that eye that we're staring at. And the dragon message is about seeing one's true self, seeing into your soul, right? Balancing your ego. It's really about connecting with that sacred place inside you that knows your truth, okay? So it's a real connection to being your true self, being your authentic self. So there could be something about that coming up when it comes to love. We're going to see how it connects for you today. I'm going to pull you some more messages from the Animal Spirit Oracle to start, and then we'll move on to the tarot messages. Okay, so let's see what we have for number 3 today. Okay, you have the fish. And the wolf. Okay, so it's interesting because with the fish, we're really looking at sort of restless energy. something that, relationships that are slippery, kind of confusing, being all over the place, being lost in the current, movement, movement, movement. Sometimes this can connect to like a roaming lifestyle, just kind of moving on from one relationship to the next. No clear goals or intentions when it comes to relationships. So maybe for some of you, there's a period of time that either you're experiencing now or you will in the future where you're just traveling a lot, where you're just kind of moving. You're even if you're not traveling, maybe you're just distracted. Maybe you're changing your mind a lot. Maybe you just don't have a clear focus when it comes to love and relationships, which is interesting because you chose the Dragon card, and the Dragon card really is about that inner, your true self, right? Who are you? Who are you? So maybe you haven't really figured that out, or maybe you've been not in relationship with people who really were connected to the real, true you. Okay. What I see coming in the future with the wolf is it's a message about being part of like the pack. Okay. Which is, and being a good leader, right? So it's about being the guardian of a family or a tribe or upholding some sort of rituals. Okay. So it's a lot more structured than the fish energy. And so maybe there's a part of you that hasn't been able to really experience that before. Maybe you didn't really have that with your family, or maybe you want that, but you haven't really met anyone who like understands that part of you that needs to have that experience. Okay. So this is about you embracing people that are really reliable, that are fearless, and letting go letting go. It's almost weird. It's like, maybe, you know what it is? Maybe even too, letting go of judgment of other people that maybe don't have that. Maybe you do have the qualities of this. Maybe you have a very traditional outlook. Maybe you're a very protective person that wants to be part of a pack, or you expect everyone to act a certain way, because sometimes that's where the wolf energy gets in trouble. And so maybe by blending that and being flexible, that's what's going to help you going forward. I feel like you're definitely moving towards more of the wolf energy in the future, which is having sort of having a tribe around you, having a family around you, having a pack. Okay. And so it's about you connecting with your real, true inner needs in relationship. Maybe haven't really shown them yet. Maybe haven't figured them out yet, but that's what you're moving towards. You're moving towards being a leader in relationships rather than just kind of letting things happen, So I feel like more structure is coming, but let's see what the tarot has to say about what's coming next in love. Any messages about this idea of the wolf energy for wow, this came up in number 2 as well. So we have the Hangman upright. Okay, this is a huge shift and change in perspective. Today's readings have really been a lot about changing your mind, changing your perspective in relationships. It's interesting because the hangman is Pisces energy. The fish is Pisces, representation of a symbol of Pisces. So we could be looking at Pisces energy for you, for people around you, but it's also sometimes about confusion, being sort of lacking boundaries in relationship. And I think the wolf has really strong boundaries. If you're someone that doesn't really have strong boundaries, you could be learning to put those boundaries in place. You could be connecting with someone who teaches you that. We also have the Two of Pentacles reversed. This is about a balancing, and this is balance right here. This is about grounding, choosing one thing and focusing on it. There's a lot here about focus in your reading. The fish goes from just kind of swimming around to focusing, to being really direct, really serious in relationships. So I kind of feel like that's where you're headed. You could be working with Pisces energy and Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands. So we do have someone who's got a very youthful spirit coming into your life. This could be a fire sign, a Leo, Sag, Aries. This is someone who is very enthusiastic, who's really upbeat. This could be a creative person. They could be an entrepreneur. They could be connected to the arts in some way. I feel like they're going to make you an offer of love, or invite you on a trip, or you're going to get some sort of invitation that's exciting. And I think that's what kind of starts this connection. Okay, so yeah, this is about going with the flow of the universe. Temperance is about balance, okay? It's about balance. It's about balancing fire and water, by balancing enthusiasm with emotions. And you have a lot about water here and balance. You have the Two of Pentacles, you have the Fish here, you have the Hangman. So I think what's coming next for you is a connection that's going to kind of like give you structure and help you find the balance between getting your emotions in balance, between either kind of just swimming away and being like lack of commitment, to really putting your focus in on connections and saying, okay, I want to create a tribe. You're my tribe. And I think you're finding that within you. Okay. This is also Sagittarius energy. Interesting. Wow. Okay, now let me get you a message from, now in terms of signs, we have Pisces and Sagittarius and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for love. Ooh, pearl, Aphrodite's gemstone, round, soft, protective, surprise. Number 46, you may be overlooking something beautiful. Well, the fish would miss something, right? And this is connected to water. This is a pearl. A pearl's found inside an oyster, and it's a grain of sand that eventually becomes a beautiful, beautiful pearl. So you could meet someone that initially kind of annoys you, but ultimately ends up being like a surprise, great person. I also feel like this is a message to you, because it's like you're finding that pearl, that surprise inside yourself. Like maybe you're going to surprise yourself about what you want and what you can do in a relationship. Maybe you're working towards becoming that wolf energy, the protector of the tribe. Wow. Okay. Let's see what we have from the Angel Tarot. These is major arcana messages. We're going to see if there's any advice for you about this connection and about love in general. Number 3, the Chariot. Use your logic, but take your feelings into account when making decisions. Oh my God, there you go. There's the balance between Temperance, the emotions overflowing, the water, and the passion and the fire, and getting that into balance, just like this Two of Pentacles. The Chariot's also about movement and about taking control of your life, okay? So I see you doing some real work on yourself, okay? I do think you could meet someone in your environment who is going to really surprise you. It's like finding a pearl, you know, in the water, in the ocean. And I think this is going to really be something that is a long-term connection. And there's some sort of movement and change here too. Some of you could even be moving because we have the Chariot. Okay, beautiful. And that is number 7. So 7 could be an important month for you, an important time. Okay, so now I'm going to get you some charms. Let's see what messages the charms have for number 3. Okay, so this one is really stuck to my hand. We have the sword. It's funny, you didn't get any oh yeah, did you? No, that's the wand. You didn't get any swords. Swords are about communication. They're also a new opportunity, a fresh start. This can indicate that this is a new relationship. swords are also connected to air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. But this is really about getting clarity of the mind, which is interesting because we started with the dragon, which is about getting to your soul, what you really, really are, who you really are. You're getting clarity. So that's coming. You're having a major change in perspective, which is also connected to that sword. Big open heart, which is, being ready for love, being open. Remember the message of not discriminating, not thinking that everyone has to be the same as you. People are different. Accepting everyone, allowing everyone, accepting everyone. We also have the Cancer, the crab. So we have water energy here connected to that pearl message and to the fish. The feather. The feather is a symbol from God, from the universe. So feathers might be a symbol for you. The Christmas tree. The Christmas tree is all about a celebration. There's also the star on top. It's like something to celebrate, something to aspire to. And we have the pineapple. The pineapple is a symbol of home, of family. So is Cancer. So there could be a connection to this love energy, like your mom could introduce you, a connection to home, to family, and to the beach, to water, and to the month of July, because we have a lot of water energy. There could be a Cancer, sun, moon, or rising coming into your life in the future as well. So those are all your messages for today. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. Please write all your comments below. Say hello and let me know where you're listening from. Hello to all my friends around the world, in the UK, in Germany. I've just gotten so many messages from so many wonderful people, so thank you. If you want a private reading, I have the 28th of this month open. You can book one then, 3 cards, ask one love question. If you have a question you want me to answer, that's your opportunity. And then I'll do another one in June. Okay, so go ahead and check that out. The link's below. You can also join the Aphrodite Circle. That's a place where you can get bonus readings. If you like my readings and you want more, check that out. Hit the join button. Okay, I'm sending you so much love. I'll talk to you soon.